Wow. Just take a moment and breathe in the beauty of this masterpiece. A dragon soaring upward from a sea of flowing clouds, its body winding around the flaming pearl, its claws gripping the waves with such force you can almost feel the energy. This is not just wood. This is life, motion, spirit, all carved from a single block. Look at the scales. Each one is carved individually, layered with purpose and precision. That takes patience and a deep understanding of what a dragon should feel like, not just look like. Notice how the tail flows, how the mane flutters. It's like the dragon is mid-flight, suspended in a storm of wind and fire. And hey, if you're enjoying this with me, do me a quick favor. Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss the next sculpture that might just leave you speechless. Look at the scales. Each one is carved individually, layered with purpose and precision. That takes patience and a deep understanding of what a dragon should feel like, not just look like. Notice how the tail flows, how the mane flutters. It's like the dragon is mid-flight, suspended in a storm of wind and fire. And hey, if you're enjoying this with me, do me a quick favor. Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss the next sculpture that might just leave you speechless. And see the reddish hue? That's likely rosewood or another precious hardwood. The way it catches light, it's not just about color, it's about depth. This dragon glows, not from paint, but from oiling, sanding, and loving every inch of it into perfection. You can tell the artist doesn't rush. Every line breathes, slow, steady, confident. If you pause the video and zoom in, you'll even see the veins in the wings, the tension in the limbs. That's not just carving, that's anatomy. That's understanding how this mythical creature would move if it
Này dây nào đâu.
Take a look at this incredible piece. At first glance, it feels almost like the vase is alive. The rich, golden swirls melt effortlessly into the deep amber and plum tones, creating a pattern that's not just color, it's movement. It's as if fire and honey collided in a dance, sealed forever in resin. Notice how the finish catches the light. That glossy shine isn't just about looking good. It speaks to hours of patient sanding, polishing, and sealing. This isn't just a vase, it's a sculpture, a reflection of the artist's rhythm. If this kind of craftsmanship speaks to you, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. It's the best way to support creators who turn raw materials into emotional experiences. Look closely at the transitions between color. There are no sharp lines, no abrupt changes. That's intentional. It mimics nature, the way a sunset bleeds into the night sky. That kind of color layering takes more than just skill. It takes an instinctive feel for visual harmony. What's also fascinating here is the form. The body of the vase is generous and full, yet it tapers slightly at the mouth. It gives the entire piece a grounded but elegant balance. These are proportions that aren't easy to achieve, especially when turning at high speeds. If you've ever tried to work with resin and wood or layered pigments, you'll know how unpredictable they can be. One wrong move and you lose the flow. But here, everything feels intentional. That takes practice, patience, and a deep understanding of the materials. Honestly, I could stare at this piece for hours. It's not just visually satisfying, it's emotionally calming. If you enjoy watching pieces like this come to life, hit that like button and subscribe. There's so much more beauty waiting to be discovered, and you won't want to miss it. And lastly, let's not forget the story behind every handmade creation like this. Behind every polished curve is a rough moment. Behind every perfect swirl is a trial that failed. Supporting this channel means supporting that journey. So if you haven't already, subscribe now. Drop your thoughts in the comments and let us know. What did you feel when you saw this vase? Thanks for watching. Right here in front of you is not just a table. This is geometry, craftsmanship, and raw nature fused into one. The natural edges of the wood slab are left untouched, preserving its wild charm. But the top is where things get unreal. Look at these optical illusion inlays. They're made entirely of wood. No paint, no stickers, just precision. Black, yellow, reddish tones, cut into tiny rhombuses and cubes. Perfectly angled to trick your eyes into seeing 3D cubes floating off the surface. This is visual storytelling at its finest. Each shape is fit by hand. That means hours, if not days, of measuring, sanding, gluing. You can't rush this kind of detail. And yet, what makes it special is how playful it looks. It doesn't scream for attention. It invites you to stare. If you're enjoying this, don't forget to support the artist by hitting subscribe. Trust me, this isn't just woodworking, it's mathematical art. And let's talk about the finish. The glass-like shine isn't just for beauty, it's protection. It locks in the pattern, enhances the contrast, and makes the wood grain shimmer when the light hits. From afar, it looks like ceramic. But as you get closer, you realize this is pure wood. If you're amazed by this transformation, a like and a comment would mean the world. And I can't ignore the base. That massive root structure under the tabletop is left raw. It's a reminder, no matter how polished the top gets, it all started with nature. Chaotic, unpredictable, powerful. That contrast between the wild root and the precise pattern above, that's intentional storytelling. Look closely at the curves where the tabletop splits into different shapes, almost like natural puddles frozen in time. You'd think it was designed digitally, but it wasn't. This came from intuition, from hands that know wood deeply. If you're still watching, you clearly appreciate the art. So why not join this creative journey by subscribing to the channel? There's so much more like this coming. This isn't just a functional table. It's a conversation starter, a centerpiece. Imagine this in a living room or gallery. People wouldn't just use it, they'd ask about it. Who made it? How was it done? That's the kind of craft that doesn't fail. And if you want to keep discovering works like this, subscribe now. Seriously, don't miss what's coming next. As we wrap up this video, take a final moment to appreciate the blend of craft, creativity, and culture. This is more than just decor, it's heritage made visible. If you felt inspired, or even just amazed by the technique, leave a comment below, share your thoughts, or simply tap that like button. And of course, one last time, subscribe to Wood Carving Artist. Let's keep celebrating handmade art, one piece at a time.